weeks and got surgery on his eye. And obviously there's been some past history with the eye. So let's discuss that for a little bit. We'll go to screen share. Make sure you guys smash that like button. Give your thoughts. We're here. True School After Dark. True School Prime Time. The Untouchable True School Sports Empire marches on. But here's Errol Spence, right? So Errol Spence said, look, this is the picture. In fact, hold on. But before I even go to what he said, right? Because I actually have the clip right here. Mm-hmm. I had the clip right here. Look, this is literally Errol Spence rolling out the hospital. Look, right here. This is Errol Spence rolling out the hospital. Look.
It started pouring out of nowhere. Is that him?
Yeah.
Okay. And when you throw me off the wrong person.
Yeah, where it's done to the slow man.
So they have it. You know, he had to get some his eye attended to. That's him being released from the hospital. So obviously, you know, he's gonna go through that recovery process now. But here's his official post from his official Instagram story. This is what Errol Spence said. He stated the following, and I quote: "I had to get cataract surgery. It's been past due. Shit was covering my eye. Why do you think I got hit with so many jabs and hooks? Still a great performance by Crawford, by bro."
I mean, he's giving
him credit, but it's still like, okay, yeah, you did good, but you did good because of my eye, and that has nothing to do with Crawford. Crawford just went to the gym, he prepared, he was diligent in his training, and it showed in a mighty and great way when they fought.
Yeah, and I'll be honest, I'll be happy to see him go ahead and get his eye fixed, because after that,
please get it fixed.
I don't want to hear no excuse, no nothing. The bottom line is, and I'll say here, Crawford took your will. Yeah, you tried to fight and survive, but he took your heart. And you trying to,
and it was pretty quick too.
And it's a way, and people are gonna say, "Oh no, he's just trying to get his eye fixed." That's fine. But there's a way of saying you got your eye fixed, and there's a saying, "This is what happened, bro." Whatever that last statement was saying.
Plus, at the same time, Errol Spence said after the fight, you know, I come from a generation of men where we don't make excuses, and if I had one, I wouldn't give it to you. But look, we're here 7 months later. It don't matter when you give it to us. He's still giving us. That statement right there, yeah. Why do you think I got hit with so many jabs? You got hit that many jabs because Terence Crawford is a better fighter than you. And those of us that were calling for this fight many years ago and wanted it to hurry up knew that, but you wanted to stay on your side of the street and collect the belts and posture yourself as this, you know, A-side guy, and you delayed the inevitable. This would have happened. If Errol would have fought Terence in 2019, this would have happened. If he would have fought him in 2018, this would have happened. If he would have fought him in 2020, 2021, it would have happened. So, look, you know, I'm glad. Look, I respect him. Look, I'm not going to sit here. He eventually took the fight. Like, he gave the boxing fans what they wanted after all those years. So, good. I'm happy that the boxing fans got to see the fight and get a winner. And hopefully, for the ones that are still interested, I know his fan base. I know his fan base today. I saw it on Twitter.
Blowing.
They're like, nah. Bud didn't beat the real EJ. And I'm like, okay. That's how you feel, right? But at the same time, look, this isn't a new issue. This is actually the article from when Spence pulled out the Manny Pacquiao fight. He had suffered, as it says right here, he had suffered a retinal detachment in his left eye during sparring a couple months before the Manny Pacquiao fight. You know what's crazy about the Manny Pacquiao fight, right? I always thought Pacquiao was a bad stylistic matchup for Spence. Even at that age, even as old as he was. I know he lost to Ugas, and people can say, oh, he lost to Ugas, BT being a hater. But look, if he had a detached retina and he was going to fight Manny Pacquiao, them sharp little shots, him, like, look, if he could barely see out of his left eye, right? Mm-hmm. Manny Pacquiao bouncing like this and doing all that shit, he was going to have a hard time seeing the left hand of Manny Pacquiao. Yeah. So I think that fight would have been a lot more competitive than most people realize. I think Manny Pacquiao would have had a great chance to defeat Errol Spence. But this isn't a new issue. As you can see, during a sparring session in 2021, it says right here, at the world-class boxing gym in downtown Dallas, Spence felt he had something amiss, and he stopped the session and he said, and I quote, my eye. And so this is something, like, he even said it himself, and this article proves it, that he should have been got this fixed. So you know, I'm glad he got it fixed. You know, I don't wish bad on nobody. I don't wish ill will on no man. Errol Spence is a guy that you know, believe it or not, I am a fan of him. But it just, when he says, oh, why do you think I got hit with so many jabs? It does sound like he's
trying to find some information or something, a piece, whatever, to
make an excuse.
Yeah. Don't take the shine from Crawford away. Yeah, you're giving him some props, but then you're also throwing that thing about the eye. Don't take the shine away from Crawford and then say, oh, all this other stuff. No. Bottom line is, You be a man, like you said in your post fight interview about the Crawford fight when he was there. You had your eye all this and that. He said, "Okay, I was a man. I was taught like a man. I take it like a man. I'm making no excuses. Okay, don't make no excuses, and let's get it done." But I'll tell you one thing. I'm happy you got your cataracts fixed. I'm happy your eyes are fixed, because I'm gonna tell you right now, I just feel that Crawford's gonna come in there and make it more worse.
Yeah. Well, and by the way,
there's levels to boxing.
From what I was reading, they're saying it normally takes 8 weeks to recover from this. So what is it? Yesterday was the 8th. So we're talking about 2 months. We're talking about March 8th, March 9th, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So look, I don't know if this is gonna throw off the timetable for the fight, because the PBC's first show on Amazon Prime, they're saying it's supposed to be
in March or something,
like in March or something like that. So we'll see how it goes, right? We'll definitely go ahead and see how it goes. But look, I want to address a couple comments. Shout out to everyone who is here. I know it is kind of late. MEZ wants to know, why didn't Errol get this fixed after the Ugas fight, which is in April of 2022? And that's what I'm saying. Like when he fought Ugas and he looked like Terry Norris and Mike Tyson and beat the brakes off Ugas, I didn't hear him. I didn't hear none of his fans. I didn't hear no talk about no eye.
He must have been reading your mind, because we were talking about that. You were telling me about that.
We were just talking about that.
He didn't comment on it, but it's crazy.
It's like ridiculous.
It was not bad then, right? So you should have.
It wasn't bad then, but
all of a sudden,
look, April 22 to July of 20. That's like a whole year and a half. So you mean in the whole year and a half, you didn't think, hey, maybe I should go get this fixed before I fight, the best guy in my weight class, the sharpest puncher, the guy who hasn't had somebody go the distance with him since the Obama administration. Maybe it would have been a good time to go get it fixed then, so he could have given himself the optimum chance to win. But he didn't do that, and I just don't like how he's mentioning that. It just, even if he's not trying to make an excuse, it just sounds like.
I'm just gonna put it in 2 ways, okay? You can look at the physical part of him getting his physical part fixed with his eyes and everything done to get it right, and then you can look at it from the skills point of view in boxing. I guarantee you, if you go in here and you ask the pros, now I'm not talking about YouTubers, the ones that really know boxing, like Big High Up and whatever, and they'll tell you right off the bat, they'll say to you about Crawford and Spence, who are the two of the best skill fighters, regardless of whatever your physical attributes or whatever it is, they're going to tell you right off the bat. Crawford. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not trying to hate him because he got his physical, but I don't want to use that as an excuse for you losing the fight. You took your heart out, but that's the bottom line. Drive on.
There you have it. I'm not even going to address this nonsense. Like, I'm no big Terence. Like Terence has got me upset, with him avoiding Jerron, and he is avoiding. I don't care. Nobody says he is avoiding Jerron. He doesn't want the fight. He's been shooting it down for like years now, even before the Spence fight. But I'm not going to listen to nobody that downplays Terence Crawford. So I'm just gonna skip over that one. That's not even worth my energy.
You look at the facts when he did to Spence in the first fight. Those are facts that you see in there with your own eyes.
MEZ wants to know, when do I think Spence can start sparring? That's a good question, because look, if it takes him 8 weeks to recover, that doesn't mean he's just gonna go right back into sparring. He may take a week or two to be in the gym and just hit the bag and get his rhythm. And he may not, honestly, he may not even spar till like the middle of April, like early May. And I think, to be honest,
I think it'll be longer than that, because what's going to end up happening is he's going to heal his cataracts. He's got to go to the eye doctor. Then he's got to decide if they're going to give him a yes or no if he can fight, or whatever the approval thing is. And then it's going to take longer than what you think before we see him get punched in wherever he's supposed to get punched at.
Yeah, so we'll see how it goes, man. But next part of this whole